Hey guys, it's Anthony from Game Rant here. We're gonna walk you through the new DLC for Black Ops 2. It's called Revolution. This first map we're gonna be looking at for the multiplayer is called Downhill, as you can see. I'm also gonna be showing you guys the new weapon, which is called the Peacekeeper. You can see it right there. It's called a combination submachine gun and an assault rifle, but it's really more of a submachine gun. It's in the submachine gun category in the game. Outfit it. It has some range on it, but it definitely doesn't fire as damaging bullets, or it's not as damaging as some of the higher tier assault rifles. So I wouldn't say that it is a combo job so much as it's a submachine gun with some range. But I'll be using it as we look at each map. But first we'll do Downhill. So this is Downhill. It's the only snow level available for Black Ops 2 so far. It's, as you can see, on the slope of a mountain. It is set up in such a way that there are plenty of buildings, things to go through, and then there's also some pretty long sight lines through the middle. This is where you start when you spawn on one side, and then the other side is the other common spawn. You'll also notice that throughout the middle of the map are these gondolas. Those gondolas, they run and stop, and they're kind of like moving emplacements, more or less, places for cover. But if I were to stand here and I were to get into a firefight, they would push me. Oh, they also kill you if you get too close. I did not know that. So never mind the pushing, they'll just outright kill you. So this is the same spawn. Let's look at the overview of the map. So you can see it there. That's me, the yellow triangle. So it's pretty much your common Black Ops or Call of Duty map. It's designed well. It's a snow level. It's more of a smaller map, but it's the biggest one of the set, in my opinion, I think. There are some times where I've played some maps or matches on this map where it takes a while to run into people. So there's this little ski lodge back by this spawn. Out in this ski lodge. Then there's this center area which people like to use. You can see essentially on the other side of that rock is where everybody spawns. There's also this building with the gondolas. So it's basically three key pinch points: this center area, this area to the right with the gondolas, and then there's some areas here in the back, a couple ways to get around. And then now we're going to head into where the other team would spawn opposite me. They would spawn near this snowman in this area. You can shoot his hat off. That's fun. So there's this little loft studio apartment thing. Some people are going to get up here, get some height going. But then there's a lot of the snowy terrain on the right or the respective left side, where you can run around the side. There's a nice little place here. I like this because people can't just camp up against it. They actually have to jump and make themselves visible to shoot. And then here's back where we started. So I'll show you guys the middle area. Shoot the gun a little bit more. I have a silencer on it. I'll not keep that on. So you got this center area. This looks on the middle. It's basically a really big trap in the center area if you run through it and you're not careful. But there's equal amount of tricky places to look in. You can get over here. If you're brave, make it through the center, and a lot of people just watch this side or the other side. But it's a pretty nice map. It's a decent size. I think it's a larger map, maybe the largest of the DLC pack, and it's also, you know, something cool to look at. It's colorful in terms of like all these colorful little creations, and then it's got the snow going on, and people that love snow maps and love to blend in, this will be something that pretty fun for them. So yeah, it's called Downhill. It's one of the maps included with the Black Ops 2 Revolution DLC pack. And we'll move on to the next map.